welcome back. I wanted to share with you the number one mindset shift that you need to know right now so you can be more successful. As I've worked with people, I have learned that there is one key aspect that has made the difference between somebody being successful in their life goals or not being successful. With that, let's dive right into it. That aspect that I want to share with you is adopting a growth mindset. Now, I'm sure maybe you've heard this before, that contrasting difference between like fixed mindset and growth mindset, but I don't know if anyone's ever drilled it down in like to detail on what that means and what the distinct differences are and how they can make a difference. Let's talk about that. So a fixed mindset, people that have this approach, they believe that their innate intelligence, their abilities, their skills, they are set. They're born with them. This is what it is, and there is no adjustments to that. And so with that, these people have an immense challenge with challenges. They avoid challenge. They see challenge. They see things that will cause them to be uncomfortable, and they literally will run the other way. They are shy from those type of situations, and it gives them they are afraid that it's going to expose their innate inadequacies. Fixed mindset is that they give up really easily. You ever meet those people that, like, as soon as a challenge comes up, as soon as something kind of gives them a little bit of resistance, they just pull right out and they put their hands up and they're like, this isn't for me? That's fixed mindset. These are people that don't know how to take feedback, may that be negative feedback or criticism. They take that type of input and it resonates with them on a personal level, where they feel like it's an attack on them, on who they are as a person, because in their mind they're thinking, hey, my attributes are fixed and they don't change. When they're given that negative feedback, it goes right to who they are as a person. And then these are people that also have a focus on outcomes. So you ever meet those individuals that are like, oh, I want to get to the end goal, but they don't care about what the process takes. And when you have a growth mindset, these are people that have that honest belief that, like, your intelligence and your skills and the aspects of who make you as a person, those are palatable. They can be changed, they can be morphed, and they can be built over time. When it comes to growth mindset, these are people that are always looking for that next challenge. They're always looking for those growth opportunities, right? You ever have that employee that's like, hey, how can I get better? That's a growth mindset. These people like to persist when there are setbacks, right? These are people that, they see challenges, and as they come up, they kind of have that approach of, all right, like, give me all you got and I'm going to get through this storm, right? Those are people that have like a very positive attitude on it. And then as they're going through those challenges, they're learning and growing and figuring out how they can be better. Another aspect on that is that they actually embrace those challenges, right? So instead of shying away from challenges or looking the other way, they actually go into it full steam ahead. And it doesn't mean that they're not nervous or scared. They absolutely can be. But in their mind, they know that, hey, this is something that can make me grow and help me be better. Another aspect is that these people really get happy and find joy when there's success in other people, right? And so that was something I didn't really touch on when it came to fixed mindsets, but these are two very different approaches, right? Fixed mindset people get threatened by other people's success. People that have a growth mindset find honest and true joy when other people grow and get better. So that can definitely help you like figure out who sits in what bucket. And then another aspect that is really important for you to know when it comes to people who are have that growth mindset, and this is especially important if you have a child or you have a spouse or you have a coworker or a staff member who works for you. If they have that growth mindset, they are always looking for ways on how they can be better and how they can be more successful. And so they're always constantly looking for that input and that feedback loop from you and from others. And so that's another aspect when it comes to what a growth mindset is. So with that, I just wanted to wrap this up. If you have any questions on like what is a fixed mindset, what is a growth mindset, definitely drop in the comments below. If you have questions on how to shift your mindset, definitely ask that. I'll take a look and see what you got to say. I hope that this was very clear on what the difference is between fixed mindset and growth mindset. This is the key number one difference I have noticed in people who end up being successful and achieving their life goals and those that don't. With that, I want to say thanks for joining. Keep growing, and I will see you next time.